is Nikki Smith. I'm a hoofstock keeper here at Safari West. I take care of all of the hoofstock animals, which are basically the big kids. And we're going to feed an impala, a dama, and a springbok.
I like that rule.
Pond5.com.
Springbok are really neat because they do something called pronking. And the pronking is where they bounce around about 10 feet high. And they have the back end there will actually raise up into a pouch. One of my favorite little tidbits about them is their Latin name, Antidorcus marsupialis.
Usually a ginger skin orange, right?
Aren't they wonderful? Not quite yet.
Today we're going to be bringing animals out for the group, and it's going to be awesome. We're going to have a lemur, we're going to have an alligator, a python. What I'll do is tell people about what the animals are, what they like to eat, who likes to eat them, what they do to avoid being eaten, and then we'll open it up to questions and answers. I think we're going to...
This is pretty sweet. We're seeing some exotic animals in the Safari West animal presentation right after breakfast.
This is a wonderful, wonderful experience for everybody, inclusive.
Oh my goodness, how beautiful this place is. And the black swans, Walter and Lois, we enjoyed them. I was positive that either a giraffe or a monkey would go by my bedroom window this morning, but neither one showed up.
Oh, I'm
A
sorry.
little disappointed.
But you heard them.
I did hear
heard
them. I did hear them.
All night long.
I enjoyed it.
The whole Skywalker Ranch was, the buildings were built in the early 80s, and the whole idea of the place was that it would a place for filmmakers to come and really focus on film, you know, outside of the whole hustle and bustle of LA and everything, but they could come and really work on their films and really focus in an environment that's really conducive to creative thinking and, you know, I mean, it's a beautiful place and you can come and, you know, write, do storytelling, do sound.
Hi, my name's Dan Thompson. I'm the staff recording engineer here at Skywalker Sound on the scoring stage. And we record all kinds of great music here, from video game scores to film scores to rock bands to classical piano, string quartets. We cover the gamut.
I'm Will, and I'm a sound designer here at Skywalker Sound.
And I'm Lef, and I'm an assistant sound designer here at Skywalker Sound.
And we're just going to show the kids a couple clips that we've worked on. One of them is going to be from Ice Age, and one of them is going to be from How to Train Your Dragon.
Right now, we are in this huge place where they record sound and make movies better and everything. And what's the actual official name?
Skywalker Ranch.
Skywalker Ranch. It's official. We're just in the Stag Theater, and the sound is amazing.
We're at the NASA Ames Research Center.
We are about to go and discover the world's largest wind tunnel for ourselves.
It was during World War I when the United States government decided to establish an aviation or aeronautics federal laboratory. And I would like to thank you and congratulate you on having the closest birthday to that of the facility that we're visiting here today. 3% scale. It is smaller than the actual aircraft. We put it on these struts and we were assessing its low-speed aerodynamic characteristics. What I could say is up there right now is we have even the 3rd generation stealth airplane for the Department of Defense. 1, 2, 3. My name is William Warmbroad. I'm branch chief of the Aeromechanics branch here at NASA Ames Research Center. I do helicopter and advanced vertical lift technology development as part of a larger activity to be able to support vertical lift capability for the United States. That includes research for both NASA and the Department of Defense. The facility that we're visiting today is the world's largest wind tunnel. It's used to test full-scale helicopters and other airplanes to be able to provide the technology to allow our aeronautic industry to be competitive.
It was a pleasure to having you all here. Thank you. Cool. All right, let's go.
Hi, nice to meet you. Handsome young person.
Oh, hi. Good to meet you all.
And believe in dreams and just, you know, if you think different, you could really change the world. And Steve is an example of that. Little guy, you know, hanging out, playing with electronics in his house. And, you know, he really believes in young people really making a difference. And if there's anyone who could speak on that better and who has inspired me more in my life, I don't know who it is, but Steve Wozniak, the Woz, the man, my friend, it's an honor.
I'm almost in tears from what Joe was saying because, you know, he really spotted some things that were very important to me became important to him. And what he's doing here, I go around all the time now, you know, and I wind up thinking after a whole life of what you've done. I usually say, you know what, designing a computer is much less important, starting the computer industry is much less important, or a company, than just helping a young person tie a shoe, whatever they need, get to find that they can get somewhere in life, that they can do things, you know. And we all wonder, what's the biggest thing in life? Where am I going to be? What am I going to do? And it's so tough when you're young because you really don't have very good at clues. And here Joe is going out there trying to show kids there is a big world. You can be a part of it. You can learn. You can educate yourself. And you know what? You look at a big company. You were in Apple today, and oh, I could never do something like that. Well, it's amazing. You could. Steve Jobs and I were just like you, basically. We're going around. You know, we were outsiders. Some people wouldn't talk to us, give us the time of day or credit. They just thought we were kind of strange and sloppy, you know. And I mean, I was lucky. I kind of had a job because I was really good at one thing. I couldn't talk to anybody. Wouldn't go around, ever meet friends, you know. Even by the time I met Joe, I wasn't meeting many people. It was very special to meet someone new. You know what? You could be just a normal person and just work hard. That's always, every story has to have a lot of hard work. And you work a lot of overtime, but it's something that has personal meaning to you. That's what you're going to succeed at. Not because you're being paid a salary by a company, not because you're getting awards, not because you're getting a title and money. It's because you want to do something for some reason. And I look at all the best work I ever did in Apple, creating the computers and early projects like our floppy disk. It was because it meant a lot to me personally to kind of show off myself and prove that I could do something and figure out a way to do it. You don't even have to know how to do something beforehand. You often go through life thinking, oh my gosh, I don't know, I have to let the people who know do these things. No, you're just as smart as them down deep. If you sit down and start looking in books and learn stuff, you know, you can accomplish what you think the brightest people and the most accomplished and experienced people at anything can do.
That's interesting you open those presents.
You guys, Joe. So there's the white and the black ones. If you guys want a white one, just switch with each other.
So rip it open. It's yours.
I'm like really, feeling very emotional right now. We're with Steve and we just got iPad 2s and I'm just feeling once again very blessed for everything. Joe is amazing. Just the experience itself beyond every limo ride and beyond every, you know, cool thing that we have done, being in his presence is truly amazing. And to know that Steve is part of the reason why it started, then I'm just blessed to be in both of their presence.
I'm like, I'm gonna start crying. I can't do this. I don't want to cry in front of people. So this is actually a blessing in disguise.
So I did it all.
Slide it to the right. These are all the different programs that Apple supplied with it.
So first thing to do that.
I love it.
That's good.
So we got iPads, and it means a lot to me because my computer got stolen from me. So yeah, it just means a lot to me, and I know that these are expensive, and Joe took his time to buy them for us.
Yeah,
It just means a lot to me.
No, we're just gonna scroll down, and we're at.
I can't believe it. That was such a surprise. I knew it was going to be for the kids, but to be included in that was a gigantic surprise and honor. And having Joe signed it, and so did Steve. So.
Is Dream Camp magic.
If you see one that says
I have so many wonderful people here. It's so beautiful. Everybody pitching in, and the love that I just received from giving. I want you all to feel that. Give something. It doesn't have to be an iPad. Just give a second of your time and attention and love to someone who needs it. Your neighbor, your friend, a challenged kid, your own kid, your mother, your father, your grandfather, someone. Just give them a little attention, a little love.
Oh, I know what it's gonna be. Oh no, I didn't know what it was gonna be. Oh, I love those things. Yes. Oh, damn. Sweet. Oh, I love personalized stuff, guys. You do not have to spend money to make someone you knew that. Who told you to do this? That's so sweet. Oh yeah, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's really, really cool with all of you too. It's really, and I don't do it alone. I don't do it alone. Thank you. Stop this.
Your mission of this camp really got through to us, and it was to be grateful, to really believe in yourselves and not let nobody limit you to think that you're limited to do something. I think that we're all coming out of here dreaming so much bigger than what we came here. And I think internally we're so much better people.
This whole week was like by far like the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me.
Hug, bro. It's crazy, bro. Never expected any of this to happen. This is real dream camp. Dreams do come true. Joe is the most generous person I've ever met in my life.
I got picked out of the billions of people that go to Monmouth Cares. I just feel totally different and feel like I can do anything I try or dream to do.
It was like a once-in-a-lifetime experience that I never thought would ever happen to me. And I'm really grateful for everything that happened.
Things normal people don't do. Joe's the nicest guy I ever met in my life.
It was amazing watching the kids grow. I grew, you know. I think everybody grew. I was telling Tyrell that you can really judge a person's character, you know, seeing what they do when their back is to the wall. And I think that each of us hit that wall this week.
It's just amazing to be privileged and honored enough to spend a week with Joe, much less do everything that we did. So, Joe, you're awesome.
I don't know. Joe's an amazing person, and he worked the whole week perfectly.
You are the champions of you. You got to make the changes in your life that you want. So you maybe look at and believe that you are a champ. Oh, and I have more stuff. Son of a gun. You know, because Rich works in the trophy business, he wanted me to share each year with you the Dream Camp medal.
which is, you know, it's really special. Only the people that participate in Dream Camp get these medals.
So I don't want to think about it too much.
I love it. Oh, man.
I'm going with you.
Oh, I'm going with you. I'm going with you. You're going with you. So I hug you first. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, Sarah, you're great. You're great. You're great. You're great. You're great.
Anybody who has a pretty
Thank you. Woo. Angel, I'll see you soon.
Yes.
Right on, right on.
I love you.
Yes, ditto. I love you, man.
Oh, man.
Sweet. Terrell, great stuff. Great stuff. Man. Sweet. Thank you. And we definitely right on.